All right, it says we're live. Let me refresh. Make sure we're set. Make sure it's good. It's pretty bad last time. Okay. And now it looks like it's running better. So we'll see who comes back. If we miss some of the people and they're gone, then so be it. We'll leave them behind.
Yep.
But we have some people that just came in. So if they come into the chat, cool, let me know. Zach says it's better now. All right. So if they don't come in the live chat, cool, don't worry about it. We're going to still do the show, and you guys can watch the replay if you want to watch that. So technical difficulties, dial-up internet, America Online, but we're back. All right, Wayne Style Glove, yes, we're here. All right.
It's the feds.
Here.
It's the feds, bro.
Yeah, I don't want us making any money. Victor, what's up? Jim, Fabian, all right, everyone's coming back. That's what I like to see. Dedicated hustlers out here. Back, even though we had crappy internet. K. Brady says we are all clear. All right, we're good to go. Before we start, actually, the first story we should talk about probably is Burlington. I think Burlington was a little off and on, I guess. Let's talk about Burlington first. Kobe 11s. Now, we know Kobe 11 Easter was kind of like earlier throughout the month. It was there. It's still there if you find them somewhat in your area. But Kobe 11, some people have actually posted the 3Ds.
Yep.
$39.99. And you said you found some, right?
Yep, I found some. Besides that, I haven't really found anything that good. I've seen the basketball shoes, right? I've seen a bunch of the 2017 Hyper Dunks. You know, the TBs, the team colorways.
Are they flying it or no?
No, not the Flyknit, just the regulars.
Okay, how much were they? Still pretty pricey?
Yeah, the next one, I mean, the cheapest I found was like $49.99. And they had like odd sizes, 11.5 to 12.5 and stuff like that.
And I'm trying to think what else was out there.
In Burlington, there's the Alpha, the what was that? Alpha Menace Elite.
Oh, cleats.
Super bads, yeah. Savage, or Savage, something like that. But I've only found a few. But even in our DC out hustle, we didn't find a lot in Burlington.
And what about? I think even the kid shoes, I haven't really seen much.
No, I haven't seen anything on kids.
Yeah. I think, at one point we saw, like they had like the Jordan 31s, the Up-Tempos, different random Prestos out there for kids. Now I think kids section has been pretty dry too.
Yep.
Let me see. Burlington got full stock today of Levi's. That's from Mr. Measy. Jim says Untouchable Pro, and I've done a pair of Alpha Menaces today. Same thing kind of like we talked about. Untouchable Pro.
The low cuts?
Oh. I think you're saying Untouchable TDs.
No, not the TDs.
You're like, those are gone.
Yeah.
Those are the glory days.
Yep. But I think, yeah, the pros are coming out. Pros are still decent. You can still double your money. As long as they're good sizing, the white red, the black red, and blue red. So pretty non-funky colorway,
And so Burlington, going back, shout out to District Deals if he's here. But he actually found Nike Air Force One Low Ultra Flyknit, the Robert Kraft.
I know it has RKK. I don't know what the other K means, but on the what lace? What do they call it?
The Flyknit?
No, what do they call that? It has his initials on the lace.
Oh, like the little lace lock thing?
Yeah, lace lock. Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just like a random find. I mean, that was like...
It was a size what?
It was a size 7.
Yeah.
So it was a very, very small men's size, only one, just kind of like one of those random ones. They just get thrown in there, and then you found them there. Also, he also found Air Max 90 Triple Whites. They were $49.99. Don't really know a lot of the resale value on those, but Burlington, for the most part, little things here and there. Hasn't really been that awesome lately.
Besides Kobe's.
Yeah, besides Kobe's. Let me see. All right, the next one, we haven't really talked about this store, but Hustlebee has posted 2 pictures. One of them, him with a cart of random stuff, like, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then another one of just like a bunch of random boxes. So Nordstrom Rack, if you want to,
Yeah.
what happened and how much did you spend the last couple of days? Is it only like, was that only a sale for Memorial Day weekend, or is it over now, or what?
Yeah, it's over now. They did a 4-day weekend sale. Started Friday and then ended on a Monday. Huge shout out to our sisters, the listener sisters, Helene and Noel. They've known about this sale for a while now, and like I kept trying to remember what did I do last year. Well, I guess I just ignored it, or I just didn't know them too well, or I just didn't, I was just too focused on Nike. But Nordstrom Rack apparently does uh a clear the rack sale. They mostly do this every quarter, and they have this boot sale, 40% off, extra 40% off on boots. Any type of boot, uh, shoe for women's is you'll get extra 40% off. So, considering that we only, the biggest discount we get on Nike was extra 30% off for friends and family, right? And Nordstrom Rack uh, carries Nordstrom. It's their outlet, and they get high end brands that we didn't even know about. Right? I just got familiar with the brand Fry. I know we've picked up a few in men's, but Fry boots, Sorel, Birkenstock. I didn't even know that they had boots. Dansko boots, and Harley Davidson boots. So those are like the 6 brands that I've picked up. I spent a little bit over. I think 1,100 was the final breakdown, and I spent 37 in average $37 per pair. And considering these items have a really high resale price and stuff like that, so yeah, I went there. Uh, I actually went to 3 stores, and I went back 4 times to one store, and that's pretty much I got all of them. The other 2 were just dookie. So I somewhat convinced Glenn to go there as well, and he went on a Sunday. So tell us about your experience.
Oh yeah, I went, and Nordstrom Rack. I think I've only ever bought in like kid shoes. I remember I bought kids Jordans like a year ago. We only have one in the city, so not much I can really do there. But yeah, I did buy, like Callie Fine says, Uggs. So I bought some of the Uggs. They were like pretty cheap. Some of the finds that I got were like $17 plus 40% off or
Yeah, you got
something.
Sorel,
So
right? The Sorel boots.
yeah, those and some like hunter boots, like rain boots that I got. I think I ended up getting like 20 pairs or something.
Nice, nice.
Um, and so, I mean, it was something different, and it was super cheap, so very low risk, but also more of like long term, since it is more like winter,
Ears, yep.
winter. Yeah, so it's kind of like, if you want to see, some of that stuff is on my store. Some like Tory Burch boots I got there too. That was somewhat on sale, so that wasn't too bad. And that was pretty much it. We only have one, so I just did what I could. And as far as like doing the research there, I was there for a while trying to figure out like what some of these names are and some of the brands. And I was like, all right, these seem pretty decent. Plus they were low. I wasn't spending like, 80, 90, 100, 120 on like one pair if I didn't really know what was going on. So
Yeah. So that was because like I felt like it was a struggle on my first try, but after the first try, it was very smooth because again, like we always tell everybody, there's no magic to it. It's just really going out there and checking comps, and looking at the pricing and seeing how many times you can double your money. I mean, I'm gonna be able to triple my money on this one because a lot of this were just high end brands. I mean, they're brands that I mean, the styles that I got was high end stuff because you can see the retail prices too, and then eBay. So especially I'm doing Poshmark now, it's pretty cool that I can post that on Poshmark and eBay at the same time. And see, Zach mentioned penny find. Yes, I did find 3 penny finds. So I don't know how this works. Maybe somebody in the chat can let us know. But these are actually they say it's old tags, if I'm not mistaken. They haven't re-tagged them. And what happened is I have them price check it, and then when they price check it, it'll just ring up us 1 penny. So my first penny find was pretty funny because I told them like I actually want to frame the receipt or something like that, keep it as a remembrance. And I went there and I actually paid separately for this. And then I said, I'm going to pay cash. I was so confident I was going to pay cash. And I didn't have cash on me. And my wife went to the restroom or something. And then the cash register was like, don't worry, I got you. She pulled out a penny on the side, like, here. I was like, wow, penny find just turned into a free find.
This guy.
Deals and steals, baby.
This guy's wheeling and dealing out there for penny finds.
Yeah, I know. I was telling the Lister sisters, and they were like, "Man, you're just out there price checking, huh?" I said, "Yeah." I said they're lucky I'm not asking them to price match my penny find.
This guy. I think Adriana might know a little bit more. There's an echo.
What about now?
Let me see. Okay, now it's gone. Yeah. All right, Adriana, 30 pairs in the first store, putting in work. We already know Adriana. We know how she works.
Yeah, she hustling.
Putting in work out there. Paper Drew says penny finds are supposed to be retagged and sent back to the warehouse.
Oh. Now we know.
But if you find it, you look out. Handsome Devil Marketplace, $10 on the super chat.
All right. It's pretty. The name is pretty fitting for a show, Handsome Devils.
Handsome Devil Marketplace, appreciate that.
Oh, keep the vids coming. You're not allowed to buy them. That's awesome.
Oh, employees are not allowed to buy them. There, Paper Drew. There we go. Knows the stuff.
Oh, this guy knows.
Yeah, there we go. Appreciate that. Yeah, Paper Drew, appreciate the info, and the Handsome Devil, appreciate the $10. Now, Cali Fine 77, $1.99, but $20 as his comment.
This guy's trying to steals and deals on the super chat.
This guy's trying to out hustle us. Cali Fines, appreciate that. Cali Fines has done more because he's actually sent me shirts and other stuff. So Cali Fines, yeah, we'll take your $1.99. I appreciate that. He put a lot. That's hilarious. But Cali Fines appreciate it, and Handsome Devil appreciate it. And before we start, though, someone had a good question. Ghostface Pika says, "How was the Bees May sales?" I think this is important that we need to talk about May sales, summer, and what's going on. How are your sales?
Let me pull up my numbers to give you exact.
Oh, there you go. Pulling up the numbers.
As far as May would concern, let me see. So since we have, one more day, so we'll just round it even. So my May sales are terrible, as Charles Buckley would say it, terrible. But I'm still smiling. I did $12,713 in May. So I haven't done the whole ASP and numbers yet, but I'm gonna do that. It's been down. But it is what it is. May season slow down. Again, I haven't been to a full year of selling yet. So this is my first time to really go through a summer with a bunch of inventory. So yeah, that's how my sales are.
How was your sales in April compared to May?
My April was actually a little bit better. Let me show you. Let me pull it up. I did 14,500 in April.
So you were maybe like what, 2,000 less?
Yeah, $2,000 less.
Okay. So a little lower than we kind of expected it going through May. Cali Fines, I appreciate it. So now
I think he just made a
1990.
mistake. It was an honest mistake.
It was a very honest mistake. Cali Fines, I appreciate that. Now 19.99. So I'll give you back your $1.99 and then we'll keep the 19.99. Cali Fines, thanks. And Mr. Abs, what's up? Let me see. Spy that says May sales have been my highest on eBay, 25% down on Amazon, 13% up on for eBay.
Nice, nice. So yeah, but the thing is, given the fact that I this year, right, I'm not only doing eBay, I do Poshmark as well. So Poshmark has actually helped me a lot. I did 2,000 already for Poshmark for the month of May. So that one's really helped a lot, using the same inventory and just cross listing. So that's what I've done. Considering that I used to average around 20, it's a little bit, way more down than I want it to be. But really, again, being my first full year of having riding a summer out, it just gives me a better perspective of what to do next year. But beyond sales, I think May has been my best sourcing month since this year. So because Out Hustle did really good. What we did coming from, what do you call that? Coming from Florida, we did good, decently good. We got high end stuff, and then Nordstrom Rack is added there. So now I'm thinking next year in May, I'm just gonna load up on Nordstrom Rack, and on all the Memorial Day sale weekend too.
And Daniel says Poshmark is whack. Mr. Measy says Posh is trash. I agree with Mr. Measy. I'm not on Poshmark. But Daniel says too much work for me. Joining parties and following is too tough. Yeah. Handsome Devil says though, do you really need to go extra on packaging for Posh?
Nope. My packaging is same as my eBay, and I have 4.9 rating and stars. So I don't do a lot of work in Poshmark. I just cross list everything. In fact, I pay a VA to cross list everything for me. So I pay 50 cents a listing to cross list my items on Poshmark. My items on eBay to Poshmark. So I only have 275 listings on Poshmark, and I just let it sit there basically.
And Emmanuel says, are your prices higher on Poshmark?
Yes, it is around $20 to $30 more expensive in Poshmark, just because everything has a best offer, and so, and also to compensate for the $20% fees, 20% fees, but it's including on shipping. So as far as fees and shipping are concerned, eBay and Poshmark are the same, because my selling fees in eBay, including shipping, is around 21%. So it's the same.
And Mr. Measy says, when eBay fizzles out, they use clothing section, then Posh will be good.
I don't know. Maybe not. For my personal experience with Poshmark, it's been great. No returns, so that's something that's played really well on my end. A lot of surprise sales. Things that I thought I wouldn't sell there, sell. So again, for me, it's not a lot of work to make the money that I've made in Poshmark, because it's just basically. I'm not sourcing for Poshmark. I'm just taking everything away from my inventory and putting it on a different platform.
Yeah, and Faith Lopez says eBay is primary, but Poshmark is adding about 2,000 sales per month. Same thing, kind of like what you said, an extra like $2,000 in sales. And yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody, but at the same time, it's definitely worth for someone that is selling a certain niche, especially when it comes to like the clothing. They know what they're doing. They know the name brands. Know what they're getting into. I think that's definitely worth it. Now, the sharing part, I know can get frustrating and doing all that stuff. Like I'm even on Facebook, and then I have like friends that are on Poshmark, and they're sharing things, and it just comes out in the feeds, and I'm like, man, I don't care what you're selling, and so like it just keeps coming out, and then so I'm like, but that's for you. That's what you like to do. Cool. I guess like everyone has their own thing. Like me and Yang, we go back and forth. Like on the podcast, because he's all about merch by Amazon. He's like, man, I don't know why you're wasting time with eBay. And YouTube. And I'm like, well, you don't even have a channel. And we kind of go back and forth. Like everyone has their own kind of thing they like to do. So you just focus on that and do whatever you want.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, somebody said if I like eBay or Posh, eBay still. eBay still my main platform. Obviously, that's why eBay pulls more money for me, because I'm more focused there. And also I've pretty much at this point kind of have a feel of eBay basics, right? I've been schooled up for eBay for a year already, so I kind of have our niche down and stuff like that. But again, who was that guy that said Fate Lopez, pulling 2,000 sales per month? For me, I just did that this month. Hopefully get it up to around 3 to 4,000 a month, so it will pay for my living expense, my rent, my apartment, my car payment, and then hopefully get a Ferrari using pay Poshmark.
Rally Roots in the house.
What up, Rally Roots? Yeah, so I'm gonna use Poshmark to get me a supercar.
There we go. And Jesse says, "This is hilarious, though. What are wives for other than sharing your Posh items?"
That too. But actually, Poshmark sharing. I mean, JC shares sometimes, and she could share a closet within less than 10 minutes.
Dang,
But you have to use the desktop site. Desktop is so easy to share.
Oh, okay. Austin Gentleman says Young's a hater. I know he's like a grumpy old man hater. Yeah. Hates on everything. All right, eBay's still on fire. Find what sells from Rally Roots. And right now, if I mean, obviously Hustlebee still had a good month, but even though it was somewhat of a decline, but the thing is, right now it's also good for sourcing time, building up inventory, doing all that regardless, even if your sales are somewhat down, building it up. So buying everything you can, especially if you're getting good deals. No need to hold back just because sales may be a little low for you right now. Don't worry about that. Keep building it up.
I mean, I look back and saw what I did last year during these times. I was eating ramen noodles. I was eating ramen noodles and frozen pizza. And what I did was putting all my money into inventory. And that's how I was able to do 30,000 in Q4 in 1 month. In December I hit 30, and February I hit 30. I mean, that was the direct result of all my inventory that I piled up from summer. So, a lot of the retail stores do most of their revenue in the last quarter of the year, just because the holidays, it's buying season and stuff like that. So I kind of structured my whole my eBay business based on that as well. So I was telling my wife that next year during May would be a good time to take a vacation. Maybe we'll do Out Hustle Hawaii. We'll be there for 2 weeks and stuff like that. So it's just really figuring out the timing and the season, because at the end of the day, I don't think you could I don't think you could get your sales consistently across the board in the whole year.
All right, very good point there. No vacations. I don't know about this guy. No resting, no breaks. This guy.
That's why I said Out Hustled Hawaii.
All right. What about Marshalls? Marshalls, even last month, was pretty dry.
Dookie.
This month, a little bit better. But would you say it's better than Burlington right now?
I think they got it tied. They're tied. Both Dookie level.
Marshalls, I did notice.
Marshalls, we found some Cole Haans and Marshalls. I found some Iniki Boost, but that's pretty much it.
I know the Prestos.
Prestos. We found Prestos.
Yeah, men's and kids has still been there somewhat. I did see some Harden Volume 1's still trying to come up here and there. Air Max Plus, which
MX Plus,
we
yeah.
found, other people found, but yeah, they're kind of there with Burlington right now. Like they're just kind of, we're waiting for something new, and they're just kind of there. Mercurial Venom, are you allowed to reduce the size of USPS priority boxes for smaller items?
Yes, as long as you pay weight and dimension.
Scott says Burlington greater than Ross. Zombies are maxed out as a 9. Let's see, anything else? I think it's even about clothing. I mean, clothing stuff.
We just stopped by clothing.
I know the soccer balls have come back, but they came back with a new price.
Yeah, not the high end, high. They're like the mid range.
Yeah. So that's also been.
Yep.
All right. I mean, Marshall's Burlington. We're waiting for something new. Hopefully next month, June, they'll bring some type of heat, but I just hadn't seen it. Zombie says soccer jerseys. Oh, talking about Ross. All right, we're getting into Ross, and good thing you brought up our buddy Mr. Halfapino. That's from Cali Finds.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Halfapino, who's not here, but usually he is. Jordan 6 Brazil pack.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I haven't seen Jordan 6s in a very, very long time.
I mean, retro. I mean, just retro Jordans. We've never seen retro Jordans besides the baseball retro Jordans.
Yeah. I mean, finding Jordan 6 at Ross, I mean, he showed you guys on Instagram if you follow him. He just showed a picture. Here it was. It looks like if me and Tim Legit Vlogs saw this shoe, we would have just clickbaited the hell out of you to find this shoe. But at least it would have been a legit clickbait because it would have been a real shoe.
Yeah.
But that's an insane find. This comes from the same guy that found Kobe 1 Fade to Black.
Yeah, I know. This guy. And then he's Halfapino in his area. Some dude found 2 peach gems.
That's also true.
Story? Yeah. He walked in there and the guy had 2 peach gem in his hands already. So this guy's area is producing money.
Very true. And Mr. Halfapino, super cool guy. So we met him over there in Orlando, but he's a cool guy. Let me go back up. Looks like, let me see, we missed some stuff. Junior Rodriguez says, what about goalie gloves? There are actually some at Burlington. I did see not a lot of them.
But they're not the high ends like I used to get them. Not like the ones that I used to find. They're like the mid range again. The high end ones retail for like 180 or 230, and then you pay $20 for them. But these ones that are showing up only retails for 90, and they're not selling well on eBay. So I just haven't bothered much for those stuff.
Dylan says, have you ever been hit with a Vero takedown for soccer jerseys? I haven't, but I know a couple of people that have. They have emailed me that they got taken down.
Using stock photos?
I have no clue.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out myself, but I had maybe like 2 or 3 people that emailed me about that.
Maybe it's the team.
I don't know. We'll try to figure that out. Let me see. Nike 30% Memorial sale was out of control. Yes, we are going to talk about that, but we're still on Ross.
Yep.
Found some Kohan here in El Paso, Burlington's. Yeah, so some of the Kohans I've seen different mix. Some are good, some aren't. I know Marshall's, a lot of them that I've seen haven't been.
Yeah.
So it's a little mixed, but yeah, I had seen some of the Kohan there, Burlington. Same thing with the Fry.
Yeah.
The other shoes that I saw there at Burlington. Marshalls have been fire here. Found 2 pair, different colorway. Air Max 95 Essentials. Air Max 95 sneaker boot, triple black and silver foam posit bacon boots. Those are pretty like interesting kind of different finds. But I remember I saw that picture though too on IG. Let me see. Going with the butt cut. I'm trying to grow it and then we'll see what happens. Hustle and Husker. Let's see. That's crazy finding retro at Ross. I know it's out of control over there. What's your best Ross find? What's your best Ross find, Hustlebee? That's an interesting question.
Yeah. Oh, I know, man. How can we forget about it? The 10 women's hypervenom.
That's true because he found like 100 pairs at once.
Yeah, it's. I think it's still. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, or I mean, it was good. I still was able to sell them for 130, but I found 10 at the same time. So
Gritty Girl Boss, Haruna in the house. Ken
enough.
needs some tea. He needs medicine, tea. B needs honey.
Yeah,
This guy's dying over there.
I just took some meds too before the show. Now it's just acting up.
Scott, 0 grands at Ross.
Yep. Yeah, Glenn skip on them. Check out our latest out hustle. He passed on them.
We're not talking about the latest out hustle. Let's go back. Oh, so Ross, we haven't gotten there. Yes, golf shoes, which I actually have here in my notes. The Under Armour golf cleats. I still haven't found them in my area, so no need. You won't see them on Ross Finds of the Week. Haven't seen them in person?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. You know what? No. We found the black ones a while ago, didn't we?
We saw one in Miami, remember? In that Ross, but it was dirty. We didn't pick it up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was butter. But I found 3 when you left in DC for Helene.
How nice. I have not seen them yet, so you will not see that on Ross Finds of the Week. No need to worry. I haven't seen those. District Deals also found some shocks. He had a cart full of Nike shocks out there. Mercurial Vapors are still out there in random colorways.
Right.
So that's also out there. Backpacks have also been good. I've seen different random Nike Jordan backpacks that some are worth pretty good money. Some are selling okay. I guess it also depends what kind of team or college you can pick up. Some people did find Up Tempos and Ultra Boost showing up for men, not kids.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that yet either. And but randomly today it was like blank college jerseys.
What?
From Adidas, like random, they're just blank college, and I was like, "Oh, this sucks." Because you see the side when you're kind of going through them, like, "Oh, hey, some jerseys," and you look at it, what blank, and then I was like, "Oh man," and yeah, no fines. Let me go back up. Let me see. They're heavy Under Armour golf cleats, Supreme North Face. Yep, that's gonna That's once in a lifetime. We're doing No Edit Thursday video tomorrow. I'm actually slowing down. I like the Saturday. So the Saturday Memorial Day sale weekend Nike vid was something different. I want to just mix it up and get different things in there instead of just like rushing out content because there's like so many things every single day. So No Edit Thursday is on pause for right now. But I do want to get some different type of vids out there. Let me see. Do you do what or how do you do with socks or snapbacks?
I don't.
That's kind of a weird question. What's your rule be? Buy for 50, sell for
150.
No, there's no way. Buy for 50, sell for what?
130.
Yeah, I would say at least 130.
At least 120.
120 the lowest you'll ever go.
Yeah, but it's my butter is buy for 30, sell for 100.
Okay. Let me see. Any love for Academy Sports? Do you have Academy Sports or no?
I don't have them. The first time I've seen them was in Texas.
That's true. We went to Dallas. Wade's Ventures in the house. What's up?
What's up?
E-Border. What other shoes can we sell without the big names at those stores? Most of us can't sell those brands. Well, on eBay you can. Amazon, it's different.
Yeah, you can sell everything on eBay.
Yeah.
That's why I sell on eBay. Don't sell on Amazon. Amazon's dookie.
Do you ever use 10% discount on a tear or stain?
Always. But if it's too bad of a stain, pass.
Yeah, if it's too bad of a stain, I'm like...
Yeah, it slows down the whole operation. Imagine trying to get a stain for one shoe to make $30 and slow you down for an hour. Not worth it.
And then in my area, man, You're gonna get hassled. It better be a legit stain, or they're just not gonna
They're just
believe
gonna
you at
erase
all.
it in front of you, and then be like, "No, it's not."
Yeah, with like the girl on the register is like, just nah. There's no stain here. Trying to get a deal, and you're done. So it got to be a legit stain or something. Tacos or burritos? Tacos all the way.
Tacos.
Do you have any favorite teams?
What?
Do you have any favorite teams?
Of course, right here, baby.
Oh, now this is a favorite team. This is the same guy that was going for the Patriots. All of a sudden, Patriots were winning, and then oh, Super Bowl Patriots. What do
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I'm yes, Dolphins fan and Lakers fan, but more importantly, just old school NBA fan. So I'll wear other jerseys of old school '90s players just because that's the time when I just loved NBA and had no worries in the world. You know, not married, didn't have a house, I could just watch basketball. And then now it's like, man, NBA, it's like, oh, what do you know? Memorial Day, everybody's off. Now we have 2 game 7s, so everybody can watch and get all these ratings up. And it's like, you knew who was gonna go into the championship. You knew who was gonna be in the finals. It was already set.
Me and Glenn actually told me if we put money on all of those games, we'd be way up right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Scott, $4.99 to buy some Hustler snacks. I appreciate that, Scott. Yeah, we can take that $5. It really helps us on the Marshalls, Burlington, Dookie Hustler snacks out there to help us for the next Hustler snacks, whenever that is. Let me see. Neither of you baseball fans? I can't watch baseball. It's tough.
Baseball. Dookie.
Tougher. Warriors or Caps? I'm still going for Warriors, even though
Warriors. Ah, come on, man.
All right, let's go. Did we finish Ross? Yeah, I think we finished Ross. We talked about the backpacks, the Jordan 6, the golf cleats. We got all that down. All right, so we're good there. All right, now, Nike factory store. I'm going to go back to timeline of like the previous sales and then what happened this month.
All right, let's go.
Because we had the Memorial Day weekend sale, which was really good. Did you take advantage or no? How many pairs did you get?
What was that?
Memorial Day weekend sale.
Yes. How many pairs? I think I brought home about, let me see, I hold about 30 pairs.
How many different outlets?
I only went to 3. I only went to 3. Yeah. I only went to 3 because of Nordstrom Rack sale during that weekend. So Nike didn't get much love this weekend because of the fact that Nordstrom Rack was going on and it was once a year kind of sale. So I still dump a lot of money on Nike. I was buying some $49 shoes that were 30% off. So
okay. Memorial Day sale, I mean, did do pretty good. You guys saw whatever I picked up there.
Yeah,
like
Glenn, they brought out the clear trash bag for Glenn. I told him, like, I've never seen those in any outlets here in the East Coast. So maybe it's just a Texas thing or something.
Yeah, they brought the trash bag, which helped. So good sales there. Before we start, Hustlin' Husker says, do your wives get pissed when you go leave for out hustled and spend too much money?
No, because this is how we make money. The more we spend money, the more we make money. That's the thing. This ain't vacation. This is work.
Yeah, the wives are pretty cool about it. My wife doesn't say anything about the money stuff because she knows I'm using it for money stuff. Now, if I came back and I was like, oh yeah, like Foot Action, they had a drop and I got like Jordan 1s and then I ended up getting these other shoes and I'm not going to sell them, then we have a problem. And then like, oh, hey, by the way, honey, you have nowhere to live this month because like I couldn't pay rent, but I got these new Jordans. Then we're going to run the problem. What?
Gonna clickbait it. I'm gonna make videos for this thing. But yeah, my wife is super supportive. She just, I mean, we both do this at the same time, managing our business. So she's listing pretty hard, and she hasn't stopped yet. She hasn't stopped since we got back because we have the inventory from DC and then more inventory over the weekend. So slowly churning through. So I'm thinking about 100 pairs added within the last week in our inventory. So that's got to be good. Around $100 average, so that's about 10,000 in inventory more. So that definitely helps building inventory. But yeah, Glenn was trying to say about keeping retros. Yeah, I keep retros.
Thank you.
but 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 there's a caveat for it. It's an investment. If I have an extra money, I'd buy it on retros that are nice drops and hold on to them because I learned my lesson. The last time I bought shattered backboard once, I bought them for retail. I got 4 pairs and I sold them all for $400. And now they're at $900. So if I held on to them, that'd be 4 grand by now. So I did that on the bread once, and I did that on the bread toast, and I'm doing it again on the homage ones. So that's an investment, honey. It's not for me to keep.
What about gambling in Tampa?
I mean, I think from our averages, we're still up as a team. So that's play money, baby.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, they're gonna say, hey, the bees got to play a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was up 900 in Tampa. I lost 100 so far, so I'm still up 800, and then now our buddy Glenn's up from blackjack, so everything's rolling,
Oh man,
and
so look,
then we get free money. I mean, it's food money, We love to eat after it. Whoever for breakfast.
love to eat, love snacks. Very true.
Yep.
All right, let's go back to Nike Outlet. So here's the detail on what happened the last 3 months. March 28th. I have the exact dates too. That's how serious I am.
Yeah.
March 28th, 30% off the back wall. This was, I think, right when we came back from one of the trips. I don't remember. But I remember when I was telling you, I think this is when you were in the Philippines during that time. It was 30% off the back wall.
Correct.
This was March 28th. Now, April 26th was friends and family.
Yep.
We also had 30% off.
And the week before that was MVP.
Week before that was MVP to get the pass.
Oh, to
use the pass May 1st through May 20th.
Correct.
So we had those, and then now we had this one, May 25th, Memorial Day weekend sale, another 30% off. The last 2 years, I don't remember Nike having maybe like that many 30% off back wall sales like so consistently. Like I remember 20% off, like they would do it. I mean, they kind of have their sales that's going on, but I don't really remember like 30% off happening like back to back with the MVP pass. So now June's coming up. What do you think?
I'm thinking that they're not gonna have a sale this weekend. They're gonna have a sale next weekend, and then not gonna have a sale, and then have a sale. Not gonna have a sale, and the last week of June is the 4th of July weekend sale.
So there should be another 30% off.
Should be, could be. But here's the thing you forgot to mention. Last was it when we were in DC that weekend? They had in-bin sale. Remember that?
Sorry, you got like it went in like slow motion thing. Oh, no, you're back. You're back. Yeah, go ahead.
When we were in DC, they had the in-bin sale.
Okay, in-bin sale.
Yeah, extra 20% off. So we haven't I don't think we've seen that yet this year. Have you?
No, not that I remember.
Yeah,
Well, then
you
again, I only
might.
have one outlet, so I can only do so much. Go ahead.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that was different. I think maybe in the next month or two we're gonna have another friends and family sale. They usually do it once every quarter,
Yeah, I don't know. I think
and they've done two already.
yeah, they've done two, which is really, really weird that they've done two already. And I like Nike Outlet, Nike Factory Store have been pretty consistent. I mean, you guys will see Out Hustled. I shipped back, will be shipped back 2 boxes for me. They just came in today. I'm gonna go through that and get that stuff listed. But for the most part, Nike Factory Store have been pretty consistent, pretty good. Ross, I think, is probably second place to that. Nike, Ross, I think have really been stepping up their game. Marshalls though, and Burlington. DD's discounts, we're not even going to talk about them. So they're a little bit behind, but I think Ross Nike Outlet's probably your best chance right now, especially going into June. You're not having the sales. Don't worry about it. Keep stocking up, keep building the inventory, and get that up, because then you'll be ready to go once. Think about it. August is almost here already. When August is here, Q4 time is going to creep up really, really quick.
And it's
You
my
have to be
birthday
prepared.
in August. It's gonna be
What?
lit.
What was that?
It's gonna be my birthday in August.
Oh yeah, someone asked, how old are you?
Oh yeah. I'm 16 and Glenn is
16. This guy's still a minor. He shouldn't even be on YouTube.
no, how old am I? I'm
Ask your wife how
27.
old you are.
I'm 27.
I'm 32 years young.
Damn, that's old.
This guy. All right. Any last comments, questions before we go?
What?
We had like
an hour already. That was
well,
fast.
it's because the first 7 minutes we were trying to figure out what was going on.
True.
I mean, unless we want to go the full hour, we still got 13 minutes if we want to go the full hour. But any questions?
Yeah,
let us know in the chat.
We'll answer the chat.
Okay, Carlos is in the house.
Yeah, and also everybody that's watching, make sure you guys like this video. And let me see. We got 20 likes, 1 thumbs down. Whoever gave that thumbs down, unsubscribe.
Oh, full hour, please. That's from Brian.
All right.
Yeah, put on those thumbs up.
Place to buy basketball shoes, Goodwill.
Well, technically, yes, but doesn't mean you're gonna find anything great.
Or garage sale.
Yeah, but it's still. What about brand new shoes? You need to hit the court. Would you go Ross?
I'd say no, Nike Outlet, man.
You'd go Nike Outlet?
Yeah, they got those. They got those Zoom Live, for like 39.
Paul George PG ones.
PGs, so I think Nike Outlet would be your best bet, because then you have your size.
Now you're starting to cut out again. I think we figured out whose internet was that tore down the first live video. Probably got a thumbs down because of that Warriors hat. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, right.
Los, we need a garage sale video for sure.
Nah, Los can do that.
Manuel says, should Nike shoes be my primary concern when sourcing? Well, maybe a different word, not concern. It should be
priority.
Your primary priority when sourcing. How about that?
I say yes, because it's it's a dominant brand. Might as well sell a brand that sells, or Fry.
Or Under Armour only when it's Project Rock stuff.
Yeah, just sell. Yeah, so I mean, you can be whoever you want, and you can sell whatever you want. As long as your numbers line up, you're making profit, go do it.
Mr. Sportelli, what's up, everybody? Carlos, yeah, do a what? Garage sale war off. Forget the garage sale stuff. We got to go play one-on-one basketball. We got It's supposed to be best of 7 series. We've tied 2-2.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So we
And
need
I
best
can
of 7.
eat cookies on the sideline.
Hey, you go ahead and eat cookies. Mercurial vapors. I mean, I'll definitely still pick up mercurial vapors, whether you're at
100%.
Outlet or Ross.
No, show me mercurial vapors and I'll buy another 150 of them.
Even the purple ones.
Even the purple ones. 100%. Man, me and Los stack up on Veloces. Why not stack up more on mercurial vapors? Freaking Los got me into Veloces.
How dare you? Garbage. Anything else? Oh yeah, time for school. So yeah, now that school's coming up, I mean, backpacks are gonna do well if you're into that kind of niche. Amazon, things like that. Backpacks, school shoes. That's the thing I like about shoes. I've gotten the question a lot. Is like, why do you guys sell a lot of shoes and focus on the shoe part? The thing is, they're good all year round. I mean, if you have a heavy jacket, you're gonna hold on to it until next winter. But shoes all year round.
And we like shoes. I don't mind selling shoes for the rest of my life, 100%. I don't. I would be very sad if I'm selling jeans. I'd be very sad if I'm selling dress shirts. I'd be very sad selling random stuff. But I am happy selling shoes. So
I'd be sad.
Do whatever makes you happy. And again, if the numbers line up, if you're, making enough to make a living, to survive, to pay your bills, do what makes you happy.
Yeah. We're shoe salesmen, like Al Bundy. Just a shoe salesman. That's what we do. Let's see. Someone, Mr. Sports LA says, are we playing ball in Vegas? Actually, we're trying to figure that out. Like, people that want to play basketball definitely want to do that. I don't know how we're going to do that and try to see where we're going to play.
Yeah, play at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, and try to see who else we want that we know other, Instagrammers and YouTubers and stuff that wanted to play. So we're trying to figure that out, but
the non-dookie ones.
And Hustlin' Husker says, how tall are you? B, how tall are you?
I'm short.
B's like 5'1". No, how tall are you? Like
5'4".
No, they're like 5'6".
No, 5'5".
How did you get down there?
No, I'm just 5'5".
5'4" without
heels.
Your LeBrons you were wearing.
Without heels. No, I'm 5'6" with my LeBrons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like 5'9".
Yeah, Glenn's tall. Tall Mexican.
Tall Mexican. Yeah, 5'9" is not tall.
5'9" is the perfect height for me, I think. Anything taller, you just have difficulty with clothing.
Oh, like you get a like too small?
You have to get big and tall shit. You have to big and tall stuff. Oh. And then like your jeans are not gonna line up, your shoes are gonna be size 14, size 15,
Brian, hey Brian, if you're gonna be out there, then yeah, Brian, who else is out here that wants to play? Hustlin' Husker wants to play. Mr. Sports LA, ready to go for the Vegas. I can't jump, so I can't dunk. If I could jump, then maybe, but I can't jump.
Yeah, that was my dream, to dunk. At one point I was able to touch the rim with both hands and then busted my knee right after that.
Was that Little Tykes? Was that the Little Tykes court?
Was
that you were able to grab with 2 hands?
No, I had some. I had hops. That's one thing that I had. I had speed and hops, and yeah, but busted my knee.
This guy's old.
No, Little Tykes. I'll do
360s,
720s. You know what we should play is the slam ball, the one that had trampoline.
Slam ball. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That'd be funny.
All right. Anything last comments, questions, the chat before we go? Thanks to everybody that gave us a super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, Scott, Callie Fines. Who else gave us some? Handsome Devil Marketplace. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. The people that helped us out in the super chat. We'll use that money for some Hustler snacks coming up. Even though we're not going to go anywhere for a little while, but we'll let everybody know. See, dunking them cookies, dunking them donuts.
Yep.
Yes.
That's our sport.
That's our sport. All right. I think we're done.
All
And
right.
we'll see you guys on Friday. Ross finds of the week. I still got to edit that out and actually find something. Hopefully tomorrow's good because this has been pretty dry. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you.
All righty. See you guys.
All right. Remember, watch the game. And I guess, go Warriors.
Go Warriors.
All right. Go out and get it.